Welcome back. We're going to check out another title here called Loop Hero. Not sure if anyone heard about this game, but it's quite the interesting and very unique style of game. We're going to be checking it out. I'm going to be making a handful of games for a Halloween style playlist for 2025. And I have to add this one to it. This one is a retro style game where you're this hero that is looping around and you're pretty much designing the layout of where he travels and what threats he encounters along the way. You will see as I play what I mean by that, but so you're in design of the dangers, you're in design of the map, and as your hero loops around, automatically you will start acquiring gear, you will start building a base with the resources that you find throughout your adventure, and that's pretty much the gist of the game. I've played this quite a bit already, but I haven't played this for a while, so we're going to get back into it and see if we can figure things out. Probably been maybe just a little over a year that I've played this, but shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Yeah, let's see if there's any new content to this game since the last time I played. I know the developers are on the ball when it comes to new content. So as of June 6, 2022, there's a small update there. Loop Hero is now available on mobile. Okay, so that's the newest thing they've done there. Patch note. High game version string into intro. If exit the game during boss invasion and return again, boss portal music starts to play. So it looks like they've just done a few little patches and stuff like that here and there to make the game better. Loop Hero update. Loop Hero saves. Servers up new tiles and enemies. Back in 2021. That's probably when I started to get into this game. It was back then. So the newest thing is just really this. They launched it on mobile. The game is in its full access, so it is a full release, and I think they even have it on Switch. I don't think they have it on PlayStation. They might have it on Xbox. But anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna hit continue where I left off, so let's see if we can figure this out. So expedition is where you actually go on expedition. Build. So right now I have campfire, a common campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's nice to spot. So it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and the starting point of your adventures. The hero restores 30% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Okay, so in the beginning you will have the little campfire tile, and as it loops around the map and it enters the campfire tile, you will gain 30% XP. So I have that built. Herbalist hut. The hands of the herbalist always remember how to mix dried herbs and brew healing potions. Potions heals 4% of max HP. You can take up to 3 potions with you. Very nice. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Okay. And unlocks the swamp card. So as you get different types of cards, that's how you're designing your map as you loop around. And the different types of bonuses or threats will come from those tiles as you progress. Farm. Farmers' crops are always a welcome sight on dinner table. All empty tiles around the farm are transferred into gardens. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden, unlocks the ability to craft food. If the supply depot is built, unlocks the wheat field card. Okay. Did I build a supply depot? I don't think I have. Supply depot. There it is right there. Oh, maybe I have built that. No, I think I'm making my way towards building that. So it looks here that I need lumber. I need 9, and I have 7. So I guess this is my inventory. So every expedition, you will gather these resources. Branches, wood, preserved pebbles, preserved rock, etc. And that's what you need to build these extra tiles for your base. Gymnasium, a place where you'll learn how to read, write, and be polite to your teacher. Physical training takes priority. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. Unlocks the village card. Okay. So anyways, let's just get into it, and we'll do an expedition, and I'll show you the meat and potatoes of the game. So this is one of the portions of the game where you're building, and I think as you build, you start unlocking new classes as well. So we're going to hit expedition. And I believe this is the warrior class that I'm playing with. And these are all my tiles that I've chosen. And I think you can mix around the different tiles. Cemetery, village, grove, wheat. I don't have swamp in there. As your hero passes through these, this is where he's going to fight different things. So you're choosing the style of difficulty for the game as you go. Okay. So statistics. What's this? Game time. Okay, this is how long I've played. So 4 minutes, or maybe it's 4 hours, 28 minutes, 55 seconds. Okay, so that's the total game time I've played. Expedition time, expedition started, retreat to camp, max number of loops in a single expedition, loops completed 36. So this is my game that I have right now. I think for every game, you're choosing what kind of hero you want to do it. This is a warrior right now I'm playing. So we'll do one loop as the warrior. Let's see how it goes. Chapter 1, enemies, class warrior. A class that doesn't have any particular benefits or disadvantages, has the highest durability compared to other classes, plus 2% damage for each second of the fight. Additional classes, class stats. Pure damage, damage to all, region per second, vampirism. And I think this is based on your inventory too. So let's just go ahead and start this. That way you guys can see what this game's all about. So your hero, there's my hero right there. So he's going to start looping, and as he loops, he's going to be gaining all these cards. There's my camp that I was telling you about there. So he's going to automatically go through this loop. This is what I have currently in my inventory, which is nothing right now as we go, but I did gain the shield. So this is +4 defense. I believe you can pause the game by pressing space. So let's just press space for a sec. Yes, spacebar will pause the game. So here is the little loop that he's going to be going through. So he's going to be going through and attacking these slimes as he goes, and then he gains health as he gets to the camp. So I've just gained a shield, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that right now. So that's going to give me defense +4. So let's put in a grove here. Okay, so groves will spawn certain things. A gentle rustle of leaves and cracks of dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. So it can move to the road, or it can stay in the woods. So meadow I'm going to go ahead and put here. And I believe, what does the meadow do? So it gives resources. This is the resources so far that I've acquired on this run. Meadow heals 2 HP at the start of each day. So just by having a meadow. Rock, heal 3 HP +3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. And I believe if you make 3 by 3 by 3 of rock formation, it'll turn into a bigger mountain, which I think gives you extra bonuses. We're going to try that out in just a sec. Treasury, a thick wall, guard all kinds of riches from thieves and previous owners. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on it on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. So let's go ahead and do that too. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put that there. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Okay. So we will remember that. Spider cocoon. So we got the forest. I think I'm going to put spider cocoon in the forest. I'll put it right here. Now what's going to happen with this is a silky bastion of 8-legged hunter spawns a spider on each adjacent tile once a day. So there will be spiders in the woods, and all around this will be spiders. So this whole section here so far is going to be forest and spiders. Blood Grove. Maybe I'll start Blood Grove. Oh. I don't know if I want to put it there. A living force, it preys on wounded occupants of the tiles around it and may spawn something dreadful from their remains. Can be placed on adjacent to the road near other trees. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP. Should I put it right there? If I put it right there, I believe it'll work on these two tiles only. Anything else around it, it won't really do anything. So I think I'm going to wait on that because it has to be adjacent to the woods, I believe. So wheat field. I'm going to wait on the wheat field. Let's go ahead and continue on our adventure. See what goes on here. So it's going to attack a slime. I gain mountain. There's my resource there. Oh, spider. Cool. I'm going to pause it for a sec. So what did I gain here? Gladius, 4 to 6 damage. Short sword, 4 to 6 damage. I'll put the Gladius on. Ring, counter, plus 10%. So you're building your character for every single run. You're building a very unique character for every run based on the warrior class. All right, where were we? Shield. Axe. Evasion. I will take that. I'm going to press pause here before he enters in. Wasteland. Okay, let's continue with these mountains. Grove. Okay. Let's make this whole section as he goes through into a forest. This little nook here will be forest. Meadow. I'm going to continue with these meadows, which is going to give me heals 2 HP at the start of every day. So I have 3 meadows, so that's probably 6 HP at the start of every day. Blood Grove. Oh, look where I can put Blood Grove now. Oh, so putting Blood Grove here, I will occupy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Let's go ahead and do that. This section here is starting to get really dangerous. So you got to be careful. Yes, there's a lot of reward, but there's also a lot of risk. So I have 3 tiles of Blood Grove, or sorry, 3 tiles of Grove, and 1 tile, sorry, 1 and 4 tiles, 5 tiles of Blood Grove. So this is a very dangerous spot. So you got to keep an eye on that too. You don't want to go too crazy with how you're building your map because your hero might not even survive it. He does have 3 HP potions. Let's see how he does here. Look at these Ratwolfs. So far I'm doing pretty good. He's countering, he's evading. I'm going to hit pause for a sec. He's countering and he's evading. His counter's 10% and his evasion's 9%. So I just gained a few more other pieces of item here. Okay, so these shields are better armor, but they don't have the evasion. I'm going to put this armor on because I don't have any armor. Max 251 HP. I think that's all I'm going to put right now. I think you can even sell these, if I'm not mistaken. There was a way to junk them. Let me see here if I can figure that out. Options menu. Okay. I thought there was a way to get rid of these. Let me look that up. Welcome back. So I figured out how to get rid of the gear, and all you do is replace the item of the gear that you don't want. So that's how you get rid of it. So if I'm getting a lot of shields, because if this fills up, I'm pretty sure, actually, you know what will happen? They'll just get replaced as they go. So that's not a big deal. And if I don't want them to get replaced, I can always right-click to lock them, and then they won't go away. So I thought for a second, because I haven't played this in a while, that if it gets full, you will no longer gather gear, but it's not the case. Where's my hero? He's in the grove. Okay, so spider cocoon. Let's put another spider cocoon here. This looks like it's going to be a spidery area here. Let's continue with the meadows. Grove. Oh, do I want to continue with the grove? You know what? Let's go for it. Okay. Here we go. Doing okay so far. go ahead and pause this. I just got a better shield. 4 defense, 2 defense. So, okay, so 6 defense total. And I can get rid of my evasion. If I were to have an evasion build, what's this thing here? Max 86, counter 10%. So there you go. So this is the things to kind of keep in mind. This 3 is telling me that this is a level 3 item. So that's another thing too. The higher the level, the higher the numbers, the higher the level of the item. So I might actually probably want to go with the level 3 over the level 1. Let's go ahead and do that. So it gets rid of that. I'm going to try to keep my level of my gear as high as I can possibly keep it without totally destroying my build. Let's continue. Spider cocoon, put another one there. So he just gained HP from going through. Okay, so every day they all spawn again. This is going to get really, really dangerous now. So look at this. Let's take a look at that real quick. So he's going to have to go up against 2 Ratwolfs in this tile, a Ratwolf each in this tile, 2 spiders here in this grove. So it can be kind of dangerous. Now, these lanterns are interesting. If I find that what I did is too much for my hero, I can put a road lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tile around it. Road lanterns' effects can stack. So I could put a road lantern here and a road lantern here, and it'll reduce the amount of maximum spawned units in that area if I find that my hero's having a hard time going through. So maybe even putting it there might be pretty wise if I find that he's having a hard time. I'll keep the road lantern for now. Cemetery, okay. Place for the dead and for the some of the living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. So how tough do I want this area to become? I think I'll start making a skeleton or a cemetery right after my... Because he'll have health here. So let's go put it right here. And we'll start making a cemetery in this section here. I don't want him to get too weak, because by the time he gets here, he's going to have like low health. But let's just see what happens. So I'll continue with the rocks like this. All right, let's continue. Here he goes. He's going to get into the tougher area soon. Oh, ring. Level 2 ring. Pure damage, so I lose my counter. It is level 2. I think I'm going to keep my counter for now. Oh, got something else here. So if I finish off these 3, this should turn this whole thing into a mountain, and I should get a bonus or resource. Battlefield. It smells of blood and steel. Spawns a chest on the adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it can become ghosts when they die. I'll put the battlefield right here. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to occupy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Maybe I'll put it right here. 3, 4, 5 tiles. I'll do that. Or maybe right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do that instead. Let's do that. Alright, spread it out a bit. Here we go. If this is too hard for my hero, I'm going to put in a lantern there if it's too hard. Let's see how it goes here. It's doing okay so far. Oh boy, 3. This actually might be too hard for my hero. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. He's gaining a lot of XP and a lot of loot though. He might not survive this. It could just be game over already. Let's go ahead and put a lantern right here. Can I put a lantern there? No, I can't because I have the blood grove. Okay. I think right here might be wise. Put that there. Now, I don't know if he's going to survive this. What kind of stuff did I get here? Defense. I'm going to go ahead and put that. It's level 4. Armor, 7 defense. That's not as good. Alright. I don't know if he's going to survive this, but we will find out. Let's see if I can build this mountain here. Boom. So, built a massive mountain, and I've gained... This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, or drop a water into a stream. Will turn itself into something else, too, if you collect enough of it. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. But what did I gain? What is this? What kind of resource is that? I could do another one of those rock things here. Road lantern. I will also put a lantern. Let's see if he gets through that. He may not even get through that. Continue with the cemetery here. Let's see, because this might be game over. Pretty tough. Pause that for a sec. Evasion 16%. I'm going to keep the fence on right now. Oh, place that. Defense for him. Yeah, so far so good. There's no way he's going to survive these 2 tiles. So this might be a short little run. So this is the game. This is Loop Hero. So you're building your map and your hero goes through it. The more dangers you put for him, the more he levels up, the more gear you acquire, but the more higher chance for him to not survive. So you kind of want to be careful with how tough you're going to make it. He actually might survive this. Counter 12%. Max health 186. Evasion 16. He might survive it. If he does, I'm going to have to... No, I think he's toast. Ooh. This is going to be a really, really close call here for him. Defense 8. Alright, let's continue. He's just got slimes to kill. Oh, we got a better weapon. Let's equip that. Yep, that'll help him out quite a bit. Boom. Yes! I actually made it. Village. First, they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. Heals 30 HP upon entering, gives you a quest. Let's do that. So right after my campfire, he'll go into a village. Meadow. Let's continue with the meadow. Let's continue with the cemetery. Road lantern. That's going to make that better for him. I think I might put a road lantern here. Make that easier for him too. What's in it? Battlefield. Spawn ghosts. There's a ghost right there already. Alright, let's just leave it. Oh, goblin camp. The sound of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. Spawns a goblin on the adjacent tile once a day. Appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles. Oh, okay. So because I've been putting a lot of these mountain tiles, that appeared. Okay. Alright. Well, let's continue. He actually survived. He's got 11 HP on that whole run out of 643. So he will replenish his potions and he will gain back health as soon as he enters there. Probably not enough for him to survive that. Let's see. So I gained back quite a bit, and I wonder if it was because of that town I put in there. So let's see how he does on this run. There's no way he's going to make another loop, I don't think. I think he's toast. So I did make it too hard. Ooh, what's this? 334 max HP and pure damage. Oh, yes. Let's put that for sure. I leveled up. Choose a new trait. Supplies. The hero leaves 10% of his findings in the camp when passing through the campfire tile. Oh, I like that. Oh, here's another thing too. I probably should have evacuated. Because if he's going through this loop, he has a chance of losing all the resources he just gathered. Blissful Ignorance deals you a full hand of Oblivion cards. From now on, using Oblivion cards heals your hero by 10% of his max health. Oh, I might actually do that. Strong Aftertaste. The hero deals 1.5 damage for every potion used since this trait is taken. That's an interesting one too. I think I'll do this one to survive. This is an interesting one, kind of like a backup plan, because as you go through the loop, you're gathering resources. But if you die mid-loop, everything that you've gathered is all gone. And you want to bring this back to your base because that's how you advance. So that's an interesting one for that. But he's already passed by the camp anyways. So where is he? He's right here. So he's going through the cemetery. So I think I will do this. Gives me a whole hand of Oblivion cards. which now I can use for health. Let's see if this is true. Yeah, 309. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So I'm going to heal him up. Okay, I'm going to wait for him to go a little bit further. Oh, and it wipes out the map. Okay, this might have been a pretty good option in order to continue on or even evacuate. There's a treasure chest. There's some gear. Oh, everything's color coordinated too. I believe this might be legendary. So this blue chest is rare. As you can see, it's got a blue hue to it. Everything else in my inventory is all gray. But this might be legendary. Pure damage 2, counter 7%, evasion 8. Okay, and what do I have here? Defense 6. No brainer. Let's go ahead and replace that. I think I might do another Oblivion here. Well, maybe I don't want to replace those right now. I'm just going to make this a little bit easier for him. Oh, Harpy. Oh. Oh boy, what in the world's that? Flesh Golem? Never seen that before. 14 to 20, evasion 12. I will put that on. Oh my god, look at all the stuff I just gained from that Flesh Golem. Ho ho ho! Armor, 315 plus 7% counter for region per second, 0.6%, evasion 8. I'm going to lose a little bit of max health, but I'm gaining a lot more from that. So let's go ahead and put that on. Pole Arm, 12 to 18. I'm losing a little bit of damage, but I'm gaining damage to all, defense, and counter as well. And that's legendary. Let's go ahead and put that on. Oh wait, maybe this mace is better. Higher damage on the mace. Damage to all is higher. Attack speed's 8% and region. It really depends on the build I want to make. I like the idea of a damage to all, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. But I think I'm going to get rid of this first. So I'm going to put this first, then replace it. Okay, let's see here. Shield. Oh, this is a no-brainer. Yeah. Pure damage and evasion. Let's go ahead and do that. That's level 5. Nice. I'm going to heal him again. Quest failed. Oh, quest failed. What was my quest? My bad. I had a quest. Gain speed. That's right, because he goes to the town, he gains a quest, right? How do you tell that? Alright, well, let's just continue on. Oh my god. I'm kicking major ass now. Vampirism. Ooh. I am going to put a vampire hut. I think I'm going to put this here. Maybe over here. Yeah, I'll put that right there. Village. More village. Let's put more village and he'll gain more quests. Kind of make that a safer area of the map as he goes through it. Wheat field. So that's after the village. Yeah, I'll put it. I think it spawns scarecrows. Put another wheat field. Oh, you can't. I guess it'll be right after the scarecrow. Let's put another treasury there. We'll continue with this rock formation like this. Meadow, we'll put that here. Oblivion. All right, let's continue on. He's kicking major ass now. I'm worrying a lot less. That attack all is just phenomenal. Damage to all. There's damage to all again right there. Is that what this mace does? Damage to all? So I'm going to do more damage to all. So I'm going to lose pure damage, counter, and evasion for damage to all. I think I'm really liking that damage to all. This is a yellow ring. So I'm going to lose counter and evasion. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'm really liking that damage to all though. You know what? I think I should try that. Counter and evasion is what I'm going to lose in pure damage. I'm going to do it. It's level 5 anyways. Let's go ahead and do that. So my damage to all right now is 14. So, I don't know. I like that. I like that idea. I'm going to put another vampire thing here. I don't know if that's going to be overkill, but let's see. meadow. Okay, let's put these meadows. Contain this whole side of the map with meadow. Now, let me try to do what I did with my rock formation. If I do meadow 3 by 3, if that's actually going to do something, let's see. Spider cocoon. I will put another spider cocoon. I don't want to overdo it, but I'm going to put it there. Man, that flesh golem, I think that was a little mini boss. He gave me 3 or 4 legendaries. So let me see. Oh, I just killed a rogue in there. Quest, new quest. Okay, so what's the quest? So probably go and kill these bandits. That's the quest I just got. Cool. So I got to make sure not to put an Oblivion there, because I think that's what happened last time. Is I had a quest in the Grove and I used Oblivion and wiped it out. So I got to be careful with that. Oh, you can only do those once. Okay. I apologize. I have the kiddos home today and they're not feeling the greatest, so they're in bed, and just got to check on them every once in a while. One kiddo's got ear infection, the other kiddo is just running hot, so they're both home from school. All right, I think after this run, this might be the end of this video. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, so this is Loop Hero. It's, as you can see, a pretty unique game. Let's go ahead and do one more loop, and then we may call the end of it. I'll probably extract from this adventure and show you what we can do with the stats that we've gathered. Those are the stats right there that we've gathered. Now, if it gets too challenging and you die, you will lose the majority of these resources that you've built up here. So let's see if we can survive one more run, and then we'll call it a day. We're already at 32 minutes. So let's see what we can do here. I'm at full health too with 3 potions. If you continue through the whole way, I think eventually you will spawn like a bigger boss. And then if you kill that big boss... Ooh, quest done. Nice. If you kill the big boss, I think that's a big deal. And that's how you, I guess in a way, win the game, in a sense. By killing that big boss. I don't think I've ever have killed it. I think I've came close to the demon or entity that is keeping you in this loop. And I think that's the end of the game, to be honest with you. So you just got to keep on building up, getting stronger to eventually wipe that monster out. I think the more loops you do, the more closer you come. Actually, I think this is it right here. Day progress bar. Or no, this is it. Map completion. When this bar is filled, the boss of this chapter will appear on the campfire tile. Okay, of this chapter. And if you can wipe that boss out, then you continue on to the next chapter. So that's how you progress the actual game. What did I gain here? Choose a new trait. Buckler. Every counter heals the hero for 1.5 loop HP. Oh, cool. So my loop HP right now is 30 HP. And I get healed for 1.5 of that. So I don't know if that's a lot, but it's every time I counter, so that can actually add up. Somersault, 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. Ooh, that's cool too. Second thoughts, you will get a new choice of 3 traits, doesn't cost a trait point. Oh. Am I countering and am I evading? I have 7% counter and my evasion 17%. 35% chance to perform a counterattack. These two would go really, really nice together. I'm going to go ahead and choose Somersault. So now I have that trait. There it is there. And I think I'm going to be making sure that evasion number is going to be high so I can actually counterattack a lot more. Vampire. Ooh, spawned into a ghost. That's cool. So I killed the vampire and the vampire spawned a ghost, and that's because of the battlefield. Enemies on the tile around it can become ghosts when they die. That's cool. Alright, let's continue with some of this stuff here. Battlefield. Vampire Mansion. I will put another one here. Did I get anything special here? Not really. double check if I have anything evasion related. Here's one. Okay. Keep going. Oh, there's a chest. Get some loot. A new ring. Damage to all, attack speed, 11% evasion. That's not bad. But this one's level 5, so I'm going to keep that. Rapier. Damage 13 to 19. Same damage. Damage to all goes down, but I gain attack speed. No, attack speed's the same, but I gain vampirism. I might actually do that. But I like my damage to all, so I'm not going to actually do that. I want to keep damage to all. Let's try to do a damage to all evasion build. Okay, now we're going through the big, tough area here. And kicking major ass. Oh, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I might put another Blood Grove. Put another one there. Spider cocoon. Oh my god, I got spiders. Oh. So for every one of these metals, I'm gaining resource. This is my resource here. Now let's put another treasury. Spider cocoon, put another one there. I don't even think I may not even survive another run. Excuse me. All right. Oh, flesh golem. Here we go. Oh yeah, flesh golem for the win. Shield, defense 19, pure damage. Damage to all, vampirism, but I lose evasion. No, I think I'm going to have to definitely do that. I got a sneeze brewing up here. I'm going to have to do this. I don't want to lose my evasion, though. Oh, man, you know what? I'm going to have to not take it. I'm getting a lot of vampirism stuff here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might go for this. So I'm going to lose a lot of damage to all, but I gain evasion and vampirism. And it's level 6. Alright, let's go with this. I gain vampirism. I might actually take this as well. Damage to all. I'm losing my damage to all. I'm gaining a stat that I didn't plan on gaining. Vampirism. Okay, let's continue. I'm not going to go with it because I want to keep my evasion relatively high because I got that bonus. I got 25% evasion right now. Hold on. After this, we're going to check something out. What's this? Attack speed. Holy. Pure attack speed ring. No. Keep what I got going on. Alright, let's start building more of the stuff here. Grove. Let's continue with the Grove. Wheat field. What does the wheat field do? Haystacks look cozy, place to rest, but you have to move on. Can only be placed next to a village. Oh. Here. Let's go with some more rocks, get some more resource. Don't think I need the road lantern right now. I might do another battlefield. Let's do that there. More rocks. Alright, let's continue on. You know what we're going to do? Is we're going to take it right to the end and see if I can beat the boss for you guys. That way you can see how that looks. Just pause this for a sec. What's this? Defense. Attack speed, counter. No, I want my evasion still. See if I can do another round here. Scarecrow. Cool. Oh, pure damage. Damage to all, attack speed. That's a nice ring. Max HP. Loads of it. Region and evasion. Oh, evasion goes up. Region goes up. I lose my counter, but it's okay because every time I evade, I counter. Okay, I'm doing this. So let's go ahead and do that. Damage, 18 to 16. Counter plus 22%. I think I'm going to take that, but I'm going to lose my damage to all. But that's okay. It's level 6. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I gain counter. Alright, so my evasion's 28%. Still got a pretty decent amount of evasion. Let's see what happens. I'm going to place some of this stuff down. Continue with the Grove. Village. Put the village on this side too. Bandit camp. Oh, that's what happens. Okay. The more village you put down, the more chance of a bandit camp within the village. I am kicking major ass. This might be one of my best runs, and this is me coming back from I don't even know how long from playing. Axe is huge damage, 22 to 32. What's this ring? Counter, region, and vampirism. Oh, I don't want to lose my evasion, however, but this is a level 7 ring. I'm just gonna pass on it for now. Treasure chest. Oh, what's this? Max HP, lowered, pure damage, attack speed, and vampirism gained. I don't want to. Again, I don't want to lose my evasion. This is way more damage. The spear, it's 1 level less damage to all, but I lose my 22% counter, so I'm not going to take it. Pause for a sec. Where am I? I'm right here? Okay. Max HP. Oh, that's a lot better. 9% evasion. Lose attack, then damage to all. What is my damage to all? It's only 2 right now. Okay. I'm going to continue with the cemetery. Oh, here we go. What is that? Oh, I think that's the boss. All right. Let's give it a shot. See if we can defeat him. That's the end right there. So I'm at 100%. Map completion. When this bar is filled, again, boss of the chapter will spawn, and he has. Damage to all, equal. Lower vampirism, attack speed, so it's pretty much the same thing. I got to get through this whole map and then fight that boss. But I do have 3 HP potions left. I think the Oblivion cards would have been really helpful right now. What did I gain here? Nothing useful. 2-1. Hold on. Okay. Oh, so when I read this, it actually pauses it. Okay. So I don't have to manually pause. He did use a potion. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make this, because by the time I reach that, especially going through these woods, I don't even think I'm going to survive these woods, never mind the boss. I'm going to throw down a lantern. I don't think that's going to help me, though. I got a flesh golem. Don't think that's going to help, because that's the next time it won't spawn as many. And I'm going through right now. I'm right here. I still got to get through these 3 tiles and then beat that boss. What did I gain here? Dirk. That's more damage. Defense, counter, and evasions. Oh, I gained 11% evasion. I lose a lot of counter. Actually, this might be better. I'm going to take this instead. What's this other Dirk? Pure damage, defense, 11% evasion. Now let's go with this. Let's go with that. What's this thing? Defense. I gain more defense. Damage to all. I gain that back. I lose my evasion. I don't want to do that right now. Okay. I don't think really anything's going to help me, to be honest. I still got to go through 3 more really dangerous tiles. Let's place the rest of these. I don't think it's going to make a difference, because I don't think I'm going to survive this. There we go. Vampirism might have been really helpful. Gain that health back. Region might be helpful too. 8% evasion. Region 4.8 second. I don't think that's going to really do much for me. Am I going to give it a region enough? by the time I get up to that boss. Probably not. I don't want to destroy my build. I got 8% evasion, so I think I'm going to just see what happens here. I am kicking butt still. I just need some more health. Hold on, I got a trait to do here. Blade of Dawn. Every morning the hero's sword is filled with sunlight. That's cool. Causing its next attack to deal 2 damage to all. I like that. Card Sharp. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Strong aftertaste. The hero deals 1 for okay, I remember doing that one. For every time he drinks a potion. Okay, well, I'm out of potions right now. Sunlight's interesting, but I don't think really it's going to make a difference right now. I think I'm dead either way. Let's see what happens. Alright, boss time. Here we go. Yep. How is it possible? Shut up. We have a score to settle. Oh yeah, I'm not going to survive this. Take all, you will lose. You will keep. Let's take all. So you will lose. Okay, so this is what I lost, this is what I kept. So if I would have retreated, so you've died in battle, death does not favor the fallen, but it made a little exception for you. Retreat. You keep 30% of all resources found. So that's not the worst. Okay, so that's the run. That is Loop Hero. Let's go to build and see if we can build anything here. We can almost build that refuge. We could, oh, we can almost build the farm if we had, whatever that is. Metamorphosis, okay. Scroll up here. We can't quite build anything else. So as you progress up the building tree, you will unlock new classes. So some of these options here will probably start unlocking classes. Like the crit might unlock Necromancer, Warcraft might unlock something else. Gymnasium, did it unlock it? It unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. Unlocks Village card. Field Kitchen. Is there anything that I actually unlocked the hero here that I can show you? I don't think so. Smithy. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp the Spies Depot is built. Provides the basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition. Smelter, doesn't tell you what that does. Farm, okay. Unlocks wheat field. So, but as you progress up this building menu, you will unlock new character classes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That was Loop Hero. A really interesting title. Every time I play it, I enjoy it a lot. There hasn't really been anything new on it, as you can see from here, but still very, very worth it. And I think the game does go on sale from time and time again. I don't think there is any type of demo for this game. I don't believe. But again, if you want to check it out, I will have a link for you in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, thanks a lot. All the best. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to see more, that'd be awesome. All right. Ciao for now, guys.